Hi guys, so in this video you will learn how to make colored rice, a sensory bin. This is the DIY from our Red Day, so if you want to check that out, I will leave a link up here and also in the description box, and I hope you enjoy our video. Okay, so what you're going to need for the colored rice is vinegar, a sealable container, a measuring device, and I wanted just a little bit of rice, so I just picked something really small. You're going to need a type of food coloring. This kind would be fine. I just think this one would be a lot more brighter of a red. And then you're just going to need some rice. And toothpicks are just for this food coloring. Okay, so usually you add the rice first, but because I'm going to use this kind of food coloring, I want to add the vinegar first so I can really mix up the food coloring. So you just want one full of vinegar. Apparently my food coloring was a little bit old, so I ended up using both of them. And then you want 2 of these full of rice. So you want 2 rice to 1 vinegar for any amount that you're making. Then you just want to shake it around really good. And then you just want to let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, so now that you've let it sit, you're going to rinse it out with water. Okay, so there it is. So now you're just going to lay it flat on here to dry, and usually you would want to put it in the sun, but it's nighttime and yeah, it's not very sunny these days. And you want to make it pretty thin. Okay, and then you just want to let it dry for a couple hours if it's not in the sun, and then just 20 minutes in the sun if it is in the sun. And then you want to put it in a Ziploc bag and seal it really tight. Alright, so this is how I made the sensory bin. I used the leftover tissue paper from the other craft that we did and just made them into small pieces. So I'll just add a few for right now. And then I have some of these glitter things at home, so I'll just pick out a couple pink and red ones. And then I have some pom-poms that were $1 at Target. I'm just going to put in a few of the pink and red ones and maybe 1 or 2 white ones. I cut out a bunch of hearts on construction paper. I'm just going to throw those in there. I used some pink ones too, and these are actually construction paper that the girls had already kind of pre-ripped and wet down. Some of them it looks like has paint on them, but I thought this would be good for using it again. And then we have these Christmas sparkles that I never used from Christmas, so I'm just going to add a little bit of red sprinkles. Not too many. And then I'm gonna add a couple of these. A couple of the circles. Tissue paper. And then I have some of these and I'm just going to cut them up into smaller pieces. And then in the morning I'm just going to add this red rice, which is kind of hard to tell on this pink plate, once it's dry. And that is what is in our sensory bin for Valentine's Day. Okay, so here's the sensory bin with the rice in it. And I already tripped over something. I think she's about done. For Haley's afternoon snack, she's having strawberries, red goldfish, and some cheese. And Hannah is just having some goldfish and a strawberry and a slice of cheese, which she'll probably only touch goldfish. Did you dare touch the cheese? I'm impressed, Hannah. Hannah, gonna eat some? No, you have all your stuff right there.